Hi everyone, this is Mohit and welcome back to Engineers Tech Up channel. So in this video, we will discuss about of interview question, which is asked in the UST Global as a automation test engineer, and someone has attended the interview recently, and the people having the around 5 year of experience, and you will get here the idea which type of the question they have asked in the UST Global. Okay, so one more thing, I'm not going to discuss 100% answer in my session because I will suggest you will get these questions and you try to find the answer, but some of the answer I have already given here, but I suggest you will get some overview of this, how to about of your questions, because answer you can find the solution, but many of the answer I will suggest to you, and you will get some many answer from in my YouTube channel, already made my in video in my YouTube channel. In the end of the session I will guide you, which playlist you have to follow for my channel. Okay, so let's discuss about this. You can see here first question is, you tell me about your soul, tell me about yourself, what is your roles and responsibility in your current projects. So this video I already made. We having the one playlist called real time interview question and answer. I explain very well over there, so you will get, sorry, you will get over there, you know answer over there. Okay, so in the end of the video I will suggest you, I will give you the link also in the description. And again, second question is, which framework you have used, can you explain your framework. So this question I already made, so I will share the link in the description, you will get it that. Another question is, which build tool do you have used, or do you have used any build tool in your project, can you explain. Yeah, so build tool, basically the people are using Maven. Okay, so Maven is your build tool. Again, you have to explore what is the Maven, how to configure the Maven and how to create a Maven project. And they have also asked you, can you explain the Maven cycle? Okay, so some a snap I have given regarding the Maven cycle, what the command we use for the Maven cycles. You can see we having the command called Maven clean, Maven compile, Maven test compile, Maven test, Maven package, Maven install, Maven deployed. So I already told you I'm not going to discuss complete answer over there, so you guys can explore and you can make the proper answer and you can prepare yourself. Okay, but in the end of the video I will give you some description of already I made some answer for this all the questions. Okay, another question is, I think in my PPT something has missed. Yeah, this is the another question, have you used Git, and what is the Git conflict and how to resolve that. Okay, yeah, so Git is a tool where we can keep all our code over there, right? So here just explore your Git, basics command, how to install the Git in your system, or how to use the GitHub, and then how to add, how to commit, how to push the code. And they have asked one question like, what is conflict and how to resolve this conflict. Okay, so again I have given some link over there for a Stack Overflow, and every developer and tester know about of that Stack Overflow, right? So here you will get details answer how to resolve this Git conflict. And here, what is the Git conflict? A merge conflict is an event that take place when the Git is unable to automatically resolve the difference in the code between two commits. Okay, so Git can merge the changes automatically only if commits on the difference line on the branch. How to resolve this? So we having the many command and many ways to resolve the Git conflict. So you can just follow. I will paste all these things on your description, so you will get here link. So you will explore yourself and you can do the practice. What is head command in Git? So fifth question is, what is the head command? So head refer to the current commit. Like if you want to see what is your current commit, then by you using this head command we can see the current commit. Again, they have asked the question, what is the page object model? So this is the common question, guys. So, and what is the page factory, right? So in Java, in framework, we use, while creating your framework, so we use the page factory concept or page object model, right? So please prepare for that. I'm not going to discuss this, simple questions answer over there. If you are really attending the interview, you should know about of this basics thing. If you are still not aware, please do preparation for your answer. Again, what is the difference between absolute XPath and relative XPath? So this is, when Selenium will start. So our, starting is from your XPath. If you don't know how to write the XPath and all, what is the difference between absolute XPath and relative XPath? So please prepare. Absolute XPath means we are finding the XPath from the HTML node, starting from HTML node, right? And it's very lengthy if you will compare with the relative XPath. So it is the straightforward, right? But here relative XPath, we can find our XPath from any middle of the doc, and we having the many function over there, okay, like text function or contents function, a start bit function, following, preceding, many concept is there. So please look into that. I told you right in the starting of the video, if I will prepare for every question and answer, then it will take more time for me. But my agenda is just I'm giving your overview of the which type of the question they have asked in your, UST Global. Okay, so what is the fluent weight? So again, this is the basics thing, right? So fluent weight, so you have to prepare. So again, we have a one question, what is the difference between implicit weight, explicit weight, and fluent weight? So fluent weight, we are providing the external frequency. Okay, for fluent weight, we provide the some external frequency. Please prepare and do practice for the fluent weight. So JavaScript executor. So JavaScript executor is your interface in the Selenium, and by using the JavaScript executor, we can, use for the many things like how to do a scroll up and a scroll down. We use the concept of the JavaScript executor. So one more question they have asked, how to enter the value in the text field without send keys. So here I we will also use the JavaScript executor. So I have given some a snap of the code. So here you can see, you will get some idea over there, how to use this. You can see some code is there like finding the element, and we having the JavaScript executor, we have converted into the JavaScript executor into the driver type, and we having the method called execute a script. Execute a script, you can see here we are passing the argument as a document dot get element dot by id. So here we will pass the id, okay, and the value equal to, and whatever the value do you want to enter. So if you want to explore this more things, just you can follow this link, you will get more, idea, and you will get more explore. So what is the default constructor and parameterized constructor? Again, this is the basics question from the Java. So default constructor means, when you are creating any class, compiler will create one constructor that is called default constructor. Parameterized constructor means when we create a constructor, we are passing the parameter, but that is not enough answer. Okay, so I told you, you have a very good in Java skill if you are a automation test engineer, right? Please explore this constructor. Another question is, write a program to find the duplicate character in the string. Okay, so again, this is the one question, and from the, logical programming. So I will also give you some link, or you will get many answer from there. But my approach is I have used HashMap for this concept. So I'm not going to write here code how to write a program to find the duplicate character in the string. Please prepare for this answer. If you don't know, please Google it and try to understand the code. Type all the code on your Eclipse or any editor, then after that debug the code and understand the each flow of the code, how it is working. So what will happen in the end of the day, you having the many concept, than, that logical development. So day by day you can improve yourself. So again, another question is, why Java is not purely OOP? Okay, yeah, because Java also support primitive data type, so it is a not purely OOP. But how to make the purely OOP? We can use auto boxing concept. So this primitive type we can convert into the object type. Okay, hope so this definitely, if you are attending the interview, definitely you will get some idea which type of the question they are asking. Okay, I have told you end of the video I will show you my playlist. You can go in my channel. So my channel name is Engineers Tech Hub. I already made all the video. I already made all the video regarding this. Okay, so you can go here and you can see here, you can see, you can go in the playlist, my playlist, and already you will get, how to explain the framework, your, so this is the one playlist. In this playlist you can see I have already made all the real time interview question and answer. What the challenges you have faced in your current project, what is your roles and responsibility, what is your day to day activity, tell me about yourself. And I already made the video for, sorry, I already made the video for how agile is working. Explain your framework and explain your component of the framework. So please follow this, definitely you will get all the answer here, whatever we have. So that's all about of today's session. And if you're having the any question regarding this, please let me know. Or if you are not able to find the solution, please let me know, I will help you to find the solution. And thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. Please share and subscribe my channel, and see you in the next video.